Hello and welcome to Football Spy on Thursday, July the 2nd with me, Dan Silver. Once again, I'm filling in for the injured Darren Lewis, who's laid up at home with a bad back. Get well soon, Dazza, if you're watching. Although sadly, there's no truth in the rumour that once Spurs boss Harry Redknapp heard Dazza had got sciatica, he immediately tabled a £20 million bid for him. Tottenham have been conspicuous by their absence so far in this summer's transfer bun fight, but one club who are very much involved is Manchester United. And for once, it isn't going all the Reds' way. The Daily Mirror's own David McDonnell has written an excellent piece today detailing the difficulties that Fergie is facing. Apparently, he wants to sign a big-name replacement for Cristiano Ronaldo by July the 15th. But yesterday, prime target Karim Benzema confirmed a £30 million move to Real Madrid. And the Reds will also miss out on his countryman Frank Ribery, who wants to join Benzema at the Bernabeu, and Spanish star David Villa, who favours a move to Barcelona. United are now setting their sights on Atletico Madrid playmaker Sergio Aguero, who will cost somewhere in the region of £40 million. Although given Fergie's run-ins with Diego Maradona over Carlos Tevez last season, would it really be a wise move signing the Argentinian ace's son-in-law? Incidentally, you can find out all you need to know about the man nicknamed Kun, including why he's nicknamed Kun, and see video of him in action at mirror.co.uk/Aguero. Carlos Tevez himself looks like finally putting his turbulent summer behind him and completing a move across Manchester by next Monday. Carlos was famously upset by what he perceived as a lack of love from Manchester United's top brass, but as the Daily Mirror's exclusive story today points out, he will be appreciated at Eastlands to the tune of 120 grand a week. When the transfer goes through, Mark Hughes will have taken his total spending at City to £200 million. But with the likes of Tevez, Roque Santa Cruz, Gareth Barrier, there will be pressure on him to succeed next season. Will they challenge for honours? Let us know what you think on the Football Spy blog, mirror.co.uk/spy. There's a minor midfield crisis in the offing over at Liverpool, as it appears both Xabi Alonso and Javier Mascherano could both leave this summer. Real Madrid are in for the former, while Barcelona are lining up a £25 million bid for the latter. A deal, incidentally, that would treble Mascherano's wages to 80 grand a week. No wonder the Argentinian's agent reckons he's keen to go. Personally, I think Rafa Benitez could afford to let one go in order to get some much-needed funds to rebuild his squad, but to lose both would be a major mistake. Again, let us know what you think, either on the blog or emailing us at spy@mirror.co.uk. At least Rafa isn't the only top four manager with major problems at the moment. Most of today's papers are reporting that Arsene Wenger is effectively being held to ransom by William Gallas. The controversial defender wants to move to Inter Milan and has told Arsenal chiefs that he will sit out the remaining year in his contract unless he is allowed to do so. Jean-Marc Bosman, you have a hell of a lot to answer for. Talking of grumpy old Gunners, the Sun claimed Birmingham have offered Patrick Vieira a take it or leave it 100 grand a week to join their relegation battle next season. Frankly, I think he'll leave it. Although if you follow my Twitter feed, that's Dan Silver Mirror if you want to sign up, then you'll know I saw Birmingham boss Alex McLeish backstage at a gig in Hyde Park on Sunday. So presumably we can now expect a 120 grand a week offer for Bruce Springsteen sometime in the next few days. New Chelsea boss Carlo Ancelotti, meanwhile, seems hell-bent on recreating his old AC Milan team in SW6. The Express has him attempting to lure midfielder Andrea Pirlo to the bridge, while the Sun claims he is focusing on Brazilian starler Alexandre Pato. The latter certainly seems more in keeping with Chelsea's stated aim of bringing in younger players with a higher future resale value. Although one such Chelsea player who might be packing his bags is Franco Di Santo. Sam Allardyce wants a 20-year-old target man on loan to replace Roque Santa Cruz at Blackburn. And now here's the rest of today's quick hits. Fulham midfielder Clint Dempsey could be set for a £4 million move to Everton after turning down the offer of a new contract at Craven Cottage, according to The Sun. The same paper also has new Sunderland manager Steve Bruce lining up a bid for Reading midfielder Stephen Hunt, and Birmingham offering to take Arsenal left-back Armand Traore on a season-long loan. Aston Villa are being linked with a move for Middlesbrough winger Stuart Downing in the Daily Mail, and Blackburn have wisely decided against a move for Joey Barton. Although you can't help but feel that someone somewhere will be mad enough to think that they can tame the Newcastle bad boy before this transfer summer window closes. And finally, there's a heartwarming story from the Times. Chelsea fullback Ashley Cole is on the brink of signing a new 4-year deal at the club believed to be worth around £120,000 a week. Finally, they'll be able to afford to eat in the Cole household. As ever, keep up with all of today's breaking transfer news at mirror.co.uk/sport and leave your questions and comments for future shows on the Football Spy blog.